couple of minutes late. I was talking. Surprise. So good morning, good Saturday morning. It's actually, the rain stopped. So if you're in St. Louis and you're watching, you can go outside. It's a little chilly. It's actually not that bad. Just dress like this. And as soon as you get your blood going, you guys should be fine. So what we have today is just total body. So there's a lot more compound movements in this one. Total body workout they can do with just 1, maybe 2 sets of dumbbells. So we're going to do a lot so you guys can get your whole body worked and start your Saturday off right. So you can save this one and come back. You can play around with the dumbbells. A lot of these movements I have not taught Joyce and John before, so they're going to be here to help me out and show you guys. So I will show you guys what's going on. So we're just going to do a quick kind of animal flow like workout. Again, if you're watching from home, there it is. Hi, David. So there's your warm up. We're going to do a beast to forward lunge, 5 on each. So hi, Carol. Carol's probably having her coffee right now. So Carol, if you go to First Watch, go pick us up something, please. So we want some coffee or a smoothie. What do you guys want from Carol? All right,
cookies.
So cookies. Yeah, Carol, could you make us some cookies? They should be done about when class is over. All right, so your warm up, again, I'm showing this to Joyce and John for the first time, so they don't know what's going on either. So beast to forward lunge, 5 on each side. So you're just gonna get into a beast position. I hope they can see me on the phone. So beast, and then forward lunge, rotate it out. John, can you see me on the camera? And we're just gonna stay 5 on each side. So I'll do all 5 on my right, and then all 5 on my left. So, woo! John's breaking Facebook.
Oh, jeez.
It's a hot mess today.
I was trying to...
I got it. All right. Oh my goodness. Hi, Dave. Hi, Tina. Tina's here. You dropped Tina, John. You dropped Tina. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I put John in charge for 1 second. So you guys can get started. So, again, we got Joyce and John. John's no longer allowed to be on the camera. So, yep, beast. Yep. And then hop right back into the beast. And you're going to do all 5 on one side. Dave's watching. Dave is not working out. Dave is probably boycotting me. Deserves to boycott. Dave deserves to sit back with his coffee or per side. So it's a nice, easy way to kind of get your whole body kind of pumping. Or just sitting back watching the show right now. So John, you better represent your crew. All right. So again, we're just kind of warming everything up right now, opening the whole body because we're going to be doing a total body work. 2 sets of dumbbells for this workout. I got both of John and Joyce 2 sets of dumbbells because again they haven't really done this combination of workout before. So I have them in the medium range. I don't have anything higher than 20. I don't have anything lower than 10s though because they're pretty strong. I just need them to get used to the movements. So this would be a good workout to kind of go back to also as soon as you do it the first time because you'll be better at knowing what your dumbbells are. So we're gonna get started. We'll focus on Joyce because she's right there. So the first circuit, we got 3 different exercises. First one is gonna be goblet squats. So with your pair of dumbbells, you're just gonna hold the 2 of them together just like that. Perfect, and just squat. You guys have 12 reps. So again, because I have this more as a compound workout, a lot of people don't own super heavy dumbbells. They're more in the medium range with what dumbbells they own. I'm keeping the reps in the mid-rep range. If you have the ability to go get some heavier dumbbells, the goblet squat, this first exercise would be a perfect one to make sure it's heavy, but you can lower your rep count. So you can do, if you can go really heavy, you can go more to 6 reps on this one. But since I'm keeping them with more 1 set of dumbbells the whole time, because that's more realistic for my at-home people, I have them in the mid-range count, so 12. So the next one they're gonna do is a renegade row. I'm taking the push-up out. So you're gonna get into the plank position and just row. Alternate your arms. And you have 12 per side on this one. 12 per side. So again, sometimes I add the push-up to it. So if you're one of my clients and you're wondering why they're not doing push-ups, we're doing that. So again, if you're at home, check in. Let us know how you guys are doing. Tell us happy Saturday. Again, it's not too bad outside anymore. The rain allowed for us to be outside. I'll let you guys check John. I just have him away so they can work out together. He says hello. Awesome. So there's the renegade rows. So the next one, I'll demonstrate it because I have never had Joyce do this combination before, so I want to make sure she understands it. So we're going to do pull through. So you only need one dumbbell on this. So again, John and Joyce have never done this combination. They've done all the exercises, but they've never put this combination together. So I just want to make sure they understand it. You only need one dumbbell. You're going to do a plank pull through. So make sure that the dumbbell is on this opposite side of the arm you're using. A lot of people do it on the same side. That puts a really funky angle on your shoulder. So make sure that you're actually pulling it through. So you're going to do a plank pull through. Shoulder tap, push up. That's one. Plank pull through, shoulder tap, push up. So again, if you need to go to your knees at any point of that combination, go ahead and go to your knees. Other than that, go for it. And we're going to do 10 of those. So 10. So 5 per side. Got it? You guys ready? All right, so again, we got 3 to 4 sets of these. Plank pull through, shoulder tap on each side, push up. More on getting a total body workout in this morning. So not super crazy cardio stuff this week. I know if you did the workout yesterday with me and Dave, you got your cardio on. So today we're doing a lot of total body compound movements with dumbbells. So you guys know that you worked everything. Yeah, Carol, I'm trying to figure out if she's actually going to bring us cookies or not. I feel like if we ask her enough times, maybe she'll show up with cookies. We're going to work on that. Do we get to put in requests? So again, this one takes a little bit longer. I don't like it when people rush through this one because you're going to risk kind of getting up into your shoulders a little bit. So take your time with this. Make your core work. Try not to shimmy your hips all over the place. So don't worry if this doesn't go very fast because the whole point is, again, total body compound movements. Take your time, very robotic-like motions, and we're going to work everything at the time. So this is exercise 3 in our first superset. Again, they're going to take a little bit longer. We're going to do 4 rounds of it. Hi, Jessica. Good morning. Oh, I don't think Carol's going to bring us cookies. I don't know. Carol, we're so nice to you, though. So again, we got 10 total, or 5 per side. It does take a little while. These two are doing great. I know we're focusing on Joyce on this one.
5%?
5 per side.
Oh, I'm done for sure.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, so that's the first round. So they're going to go back to the first exercise, which was the goblet squats. They're just going to, because we have them again in the middle range of dumbbells, and these two are both very strong, they're just going to grab both of their dumbbells and hold them together, like you can see Joyce doing. And they got 12 goblet squats. Again, if you do have access to heavier dumbbells at home and you can make one of these exercises a strength exercise, do it with this one. Do heavy goblet squats, lower your rep count more to like 5 or 6, depending on how heavy it is. Make this one your strength exercise. Again, I kept it so it's more in the mid-range because that's more of the kinds of dumbbells that most people have at home. So we have 12 counts here. So again, 12 goblet squats. Exercise 1, we're on our second round. We're doing 4 rounds. After they do 12 of their goblet squats, then they have 12 per side, so 24 total, or 12 per side of their renegade rows. Again, I took the push-up out of it. I do like to add the push-up, but since they have a push-up on the third exercise, no push-up this time. So 12 per side. Again, take your time. Try not to wiggle too much in your hips. Joyce is doing great. She does these all the time. But if she was really struggling, she could either make her legs wider so she was more stable, or she could drop to her knees. As long as sure she's not shifting around in her core, she's doing a great job. She's resisting that anti-rotation exercise. Awesome for your core. So check in. Oh, Carrie, you have to bring all the cookies to John. All right, so after they're done with the renegade rows, now they're back to those pull through, plank pull through, to the shoulder tap, to the push up. So they have, it's 10 total or 5 per side. So if you're struggling with what exercise to count, count your push-ups. So after you've done 10 push-ups, you finish this set. So again, take your time with this one. It's a lot more robotic-like because we want a lot of that anti-rotation, working a lot of the stability. Take your time. Good. You're doing good. Pull with the other arm. So you'll use your right arm to pull it underneath you. Nope, other way. Yep, there you go. Yeah, good. So push up, shoulder taps, pull it through. So we're just combining those 3 exercises together, working a lot into your stabilizers. Again, total body working right now. You can go to your knees. Joyce is at her knees right now to ensure that her form is working perfectly for her. If you want to be up on your toes, go ahead and be on your toes. But if you're rocking too much, go to your knees or make your feet wider. So don't risk having a bad rep. So notice she's keeping her hips nice and stable during these. That's what I want. Good job. We're on exercise 3 of our 2nd round. Hi, Tyler.
Come on.
Tyler, I think, is still angry at me from Monday. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. So he might be avoiding me.
I did that workout. That was rough.
That was the timed one?
That was a
doozy. That was 12 minutes of torture. 12 minutes of torture. So again, they just finished round 2. Again, John's over there, Joyce is over here. I just have them separated so we could be outside and working out together today. We're focusing on Joyce because it's Joyce. Why not? So we're on to round 3. So again, we're doing 4 rounds of these. Back to our goblet squats. Again, I have them in the mid-rep range. So because we have middle rounds of dumbbells, since that's what most people own. If you have access to heavy dumbbells, goblet squats is where I want you to go heavy. Just adjust your rep count accordingly. So they're sticking with 12 reps because they got a middle range of dumbbells. So 12 goblet squats is exercise 1. And we'll transition right to that renegade row. No push-up. Awesome. Again, if you guys are at home, check in, say good morning, let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you're going to do this later. It's supposed to get a little warmer later. But it's not too bad out right now, especially as soon as you get your blood pumping. So I'll let you guys make sure you know that John's still here. He's over there. Good deal. Again, we're on round 3. We're doing 4 rounds of this. We just finished exercise 2. We got 3 exercises. Again, we're going for a total body workout with just minimal amount of equipment. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Good? Good. Heart rate up?
Oh yeah.
Blood pumping?
Definitely.
Maybe not quite so sweaty. Not like last Saturday.
No.
It's like pure humidity. Pure humidity. We got all sorts of weather variety here for this.
Marks on the wall.
Yes. Yeah, the rain hasn't washed it away yet. And the push-up. Good. Awesome. Notice Joyce is on her knees. That's allowing her to keep her hips nice and stable, her shoulders nice and stable, so she can really hit the form perfectly. If you are strong enough to go up onto your toes and not risk a bad rep, go ahead and go up onto your toes. Again, I would so much rather you guys do good reps, so find that position and resist that rotation so you get a lot of core workout for this. So again, don't try to be on your toes just because you feel like you need to be. That drives me insane. So if you need to be on your knees, be on your knees. You won't get stronger if you don't get your form correct. On the 3rd exercise of the 3rd round, they got 1 more after this.
I can feel my abs.
Oh, good. Excellent.
My knees.
Yeah, lots of core, lots of core. If you do every exercise correctly, you will always work your core.
That one.
All right, good deal. They just finished round 3, so they're moving in. The last round of these 3 exercises, again, we're going for 4 rounds today, the goblet squats. Again, if you're at home and you have access to the heavier dumbbells, go ahead and make this your strength move. We're trying to show you guys how you can get this workout with minimal equipment, though. So we're staying in the mid-rep range. How you feeling?
Good.
John, good? Perfect. They're nice and warm. Good deal. Perfect. I didn't bring my stereo out today, so people could hear me talking. Good deal. So if you're at home, let us know how you're doing. Let us know what weights you're using. If you're able to go to strength, go to strength. We're working hard out here. We're outside so we can be together. Doing really good. of people are requesting tons of these total body workouts with not a lot of equipment because that's kind of realistic for a lot of people. So that's what we're giving you guys today. So exercise 2 is finished. They're going to move into the third exercise of this round. It's the last exercise of this entire section. So they have one last time with the pull-throughs to the shoulder taps to the push-up. Again, this one is 10 total or 5 pull-throughs per side. If you're struggling with keeping count your push-ups, do 10 push-ups. This one's a tricky. Since there's so much going on with this and we combined 3 different exercises together, it can get a little tricky with the count. So as soon as you've done 10 push-ups, you've done enough. So pull-through, push-ups, and shoulder taps. Again, let us know if you're at home watching. Let us know who's doing it. Let us know if you're doing it later to get an idea of what the workout's all about. Carol. Tina might be doing it. So I love knowing that my clients are here watching. So I'm kind of working out with you guys. Good deal. Finishing it out. Awesome. Good. Wrapped up the first circuit. So again, it was 12 goblet squats. It was 12 per side renegade rows, no push-up, and then a pull-through, a plank pull-through to a shoulder tap to a push-up, 10 total. So count the push-ups on that one. So that was the first circuit. There were 4 rounds of it. Now we're going to move into the second circuit. So this one, the third exercise is a little bit more complicated, but that's why I saved it till the end so they would be super warm and their mind would be woken up a little bit. So we'll start from the beginning. There are several modifications to this one because there's a lot going on. So you're going to start in a lunge position. So here we go. Dave, I'm feeling it now. Okay. So if Dave's still watching, I'm tired. So you're going to do a hammer curl to an overhead press. And then this is where I'm struggling after all that rowing. All right, into a jumping lunge. Back down. So that's 1 rep. We're going to do 12 total or 6 per side. So the modifications would be doing a curl to an overhead press and no jump, just a lunge. Or, sorry, my legs are really tired after rowing so much with Dave yesterday. So then the other modification would be, even if you want to jump, but the overhead part is hard, you can do a curl, overhead press, then just bring it down, and then do your jump with your weights down. So you guys can pick which modification works the best for you. We'll start with that. So I'll let you guys kind of work through the first exercise so people don't get overwhelmed if they're watching at home. So curl, hammer curl to an overhead press to a jumping lunge. Again, modifications being take the jump out and just do a regular lunge, or lower the weights back down from the press before you jump. So curl, overhead press, jumping lunge. 6 per side with the lunges. So 12 total if you're counting the overhead. Oh, Tina is doing it. What's up, Tina? Oh, good morning, Angie. Angie's drinking her coffee. Tina's doing it with us. And she was glad that there was no push-up with the rows. Hey, I was thinking about you, Tina. I think about things. I feel like Tina and Carol are together. Like they're just they're sitting there drinking their coffee. Good deal. Awesome. Very nice. So Joyce is doing the full exercise at the highest level, no modifications. So now that I'm looking at her, I put her under pressure now. So again, it's the hammer curl to the overhead press to the jumping lunge. Again, if she wanted to, she could just keep the arms overhead and just do just a regular lunge, not jump. Or if she felt very uncomfortable, like lack of stability in her shoulders with the jump, she could lower the weights back down to her shoulders and either do the jump because she felt more stable, or still just do a regular lunge. So there was a lot happening.
Yeah, go down a ways.
That one was a harder one. So now we're just gonna kind of bring it down a little bit, kind of reset, and we're just gonna do good old lateral lunges. This is 12 per side, or 24 total. You're just gonna hold both of your dumbbells and then just lateral lunge. So I'll go this way because I want you guys to alternate sides. I didn't want to step on Joyce's mat. So just lateral lunges, back and forth, 12 per side, 24 total. But make sure you alternate on this. It's going to be better for getting your heart rate up.
Kaylin's favorite word, just.
Or this is so fun. Good. Make sure when you're lunging, Joyce is doing a really nice job. If you can see at home that she's keeping her back nice and flat. So a lot of people when they do these, they round, don't round. So keep your back nice and flat. Go to the range of motion that you can maintain that nice, neutral, strong back and spine. So 12 per side, 24 total. Oh, Carol says she doesn't want to be videoed. Carol, you would be wonderful on video. Awesome. Again, if you're at home, let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you're doing it with us, like Tina. Tina's at home doing it with us. Tina, let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you're Carol and Angie having your coffee, enjoying the show, the Joyce show. Make sure you guys can see John. He's still here. He's still in trouble. He's still in trouble for dropping the phone. We'll go back to, there she is. Good deal. Again, you guys got 24 total. We're alternating sides on this. And go into the range of motion that you can still keep your back and your spine nice and neutral and strong. We're getting ready for a little bit more of a complicated move on the last one. Again, I waited till the end of this second set to make sure that you were nice and warm and your brains had woken up a little bit. So, whoops, I stepped all over your mat. You won't need it. Okay. Well, wait, John, you ready? All right, so we're gonna do a row to a crab press, 6 per side. So I'll show you modifications for this too, but if you're feeling it, go for it. Again, go for a lighter weight if you're not sure, so you make sure you don't have a weird fumble. But we got some coordination here. So, we're going to row, spin over, crab press, reset into your plank. So that's one. I'm gonna do all 6 on one side and back into my plank. So 6 on one side, 6 on the other. If you're gonna modify, because we've done so much rowing already, like in that first set with the renegade rows, I would have you guys rather just do just the crab press. So you would just do just the crab press. So your modification would be to take the row out. So since we did rowing in the first superset. So you guys ready? So again, take your time with this one at home. It is more complicated. Being a plank, again, I didn't just like whip myself over like I did in those scorpions the other day. Take your time, you have a weight. Make sure you feel nice and stable in your shoulders as you flip over. So you got 6 per side. There you go. Oh, Joyce has it. Joyce has it. Katie, what's up? All right, we got Katie in Texas watching us right now.
I added a push-up. That was so
Yeah, she did. Joyce is making it more complicated. I love it. I love it. Good deal. Again, we're working a lot with the mind-muscle connection. Again, if it's any of my clients watching, you guys know that I like to make you guys think. It's good. Got to keep that mind and muscle connection nice and fresh. Good for all those stabilizers, your core is working, everything. Yeah, it's hard. That was only 6. Just 6, and they're working. 6 per side of these. Again, if you want to, if you're just more nervous about the weight, you can do this movement with no weight whatsoever and just work on that control. Work on your muscle control, and you still are doing a lot. Yeah, very nice. Kind of breakdancing at the same time. Good. Again, you guys can do this with no weight. These two are strong. They're kind of used to me doing this kind of stuff to them. So even though I don't think I've ever made them do this exercise in particular, they're not really surprised by this. But if you're at home and this kind of movement is new to you, do it with weight and just kind of work on building up that mind-muscle connection. It's a thinker exercise. A lot of strength, a lot of stability. Again, Joyce and John are used to me throwing exercises like this at them, so they're pros. And that's it. So that was the third exercise of this second superset. So they're going to kind of shake it out, give themselves a second, and then they're going to go back to the beginning. We got 4 head press to jumping lunge. You can stay more in the medium range with this one. So again, this first exercise, and if she wanted to, Joyce, you can on the next one, just do a regular lunge. So overhead press, and then just lunge it. Yep, just switch. So you can do that. That's a modification. She can also do her overhead press, lower the weights back down to your shoulders, now jump. So she can do that if that would make her shoulders feel more stable.
I forgot this.
I know, so now I'm throwing her off. I'm throwing her off her game. So, and then that's the full range right there. Just keeping the weights overhead and doing the jumping squat or jumping lunge. Apply this one to what you need to be happening for you, but you just want to make sure you have a bicep curl somewhere in there, an overhead press somewhere in there, and then a lunge. If you want to make it more plyometric and do the jumping lunge like Joyce just did, go for it. If that makes you uncomfortable with the shoulder stability or if your knees just can't do it, you can just do a regular lunge, or you can lower the weights back down. So you have 6 per side or 12 total of these. They can catch their breath. Again, a lot of compound movements here. They're working hard. They have their sweat up. It's a little chilly. They got 4 rounds of this. They're only on round 2. So they're going right in. So we're going to calm it down a little bit in between that very compound exercise. That's exercise 1 before they go into the row to crab press. And they're just going to do lateral lunges, 12 per side or 24 total. Alternating. So, all right, exercise 2. All right, Tina, I know you're doing it at home, so let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing. Check in. Okay, if you guys are at home, let us know how it's going. I know Tina's doing the workout. David might be doing the workout. So I think David's probably doing the workout, unless his children are not letting him. That could make sense. So, all right, they're doing alternating lateral lunges. Again, we're bringing down the complexity, but we're keeping their legs going. We want to keep those hips nice and warm before they get into this next exercise. So they're just moving right now, keeping those backs nice and flat, core neutral. We're not rounding through the shoulders. It's 24 total. We're alternating, which is, I like it better for keeping the heart rate up. Again, we still got John going on over there. John still, there he is. How we doing, guys? Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Breathe. Good. So again, we only have about, well, technically 7 exercises because of the finisher today, because it's a lot of compound movements, not a lot of equipment. So we don't need to be doing like a ton of exercises today. We got a lot of sets, but not a ton of exercises because I just made it so much total body. Oh, are you that warm? All right. All right, so I wasn't sure how they would feel about the chilly morning, but if you're going to work up your sweat and get your heart rate going, it's actually a really nice temperature. So exercise 3, we have the row to the crab press. Remember, this one is a little bit more so they're doing it with the weight. If you want to take anything out but still do a weighted exercise, take out the row part, only do the crab press. So we have 6 per side of these. So use the thrust in your hips to help with that crab press. So you can see Joyce is doing a really nice job. So we'll watch her, and now I put her under pressure again. So as she presses, she also thrusts up her hips. That's gonna save your shoulder a lot of work and make sure that your core is really working hard. 6 per side, because there's a lot going on. Again, you can do this without weight. Just work on that mind-muscle connection. Lower your weight, or just do the crab press. Since we did rows in the first superset, I would just focus on just the crab press in this one. 6 per side. They're working hard. They're breathing. They're breathing. I love it. All right, let us know how you guys are doing at home. Again, it's a little chilly. Don't be, if you're in St. Louis and you're doing it and you see the temperature, don't be thrown off. We're outside. I'm actually okay. I'm always cold, and I'm actually all right. So that's a good sign right there. And then these two are working out. They're working hard, and they are just fine temperature-wise. It's actually probably a perfect temperature for doing exercises outside. Hi, Nan. Good morning. Nan's here. So yeah, Nan's one of my long distance. She's a long distance person. She's probably super happy with the temperature right now. It's good for running.
Yeah.
Great running weather. All right, they're working hard. They're breathing. So they're gonna take a little breath, catch their breaks, get their minds to calm down a little bit. Because again, a lot of total body movements happening today. A lot of mind work today. A lot of coordination. We're keeping it in the mid. I just want to make it so it's only like 1, maybe 2 pairs of dumbbells, so it's more realistic for you guys at home with what weights you have. Again, if you have heavier weights, that would have been applied to the first set that we did a little earlier with the goblet squats. This superset, because there's a lot more complicated movements, I'm totally fine with you guys keeping it in the mid-range weight. So, you guys ready for round 3? Woo! They're working hard. They're working hard. They're not talking to me. All right, we're going to start round 3. Again, we're going for 4 rounds of this. If you're at home and you need to stop after round 3, especially this superset, because there's so much going on, that's okay. Aim for 3 rounds. I'm going to make these 2, since they're seasoned professionals, do 4. So we're going into round 3. So we're starting the last half of this. Again, it's a curl to an overhead press to a jumping lunge. If you have to superset it, you can just do a regular lunge. You don't have to do the jump. Or you can lower the weights back to your shoulders while you do the lunge. So just make sure when you're doing this one that you're doing some form of a curl, some form to an overhead press, and then some version of a lunge. Good morning, Lori. Tina's still with us. Good deal. Awesome. They're working hard. I can hear them breathing. I don't know if you can hear them breathing at home, but they're breathing hard. They're working. Again, just trying to show you guys at home really good workouts to work your entire body that you don't necessarily need a ton of equipment for. We're not running around like crazy. So it wasn't like a Keelin and Dave workout where we're just running everywhere. Yes, like yesterday. So we're doing a lot of stuff, really good weighted resisted cardio. Doing strength, doing toning, doing heart rate, getting everything taken care of. So they're done with exercise 1. They're moving into the less complex exercise of this. They're alternating just to keep that up-down motion going really nicely for your heart rate. And keeping that back nice and flat. Core nice and tight. You're working everything. Again, everything in this workout could be your core working a lot. We're moving across multiple planes all throughout this entire exercise, so everything is working. Again, if you're just tuning in, still say hi. I got a couple newer people kind of showing up here, so let us know how you guys are doing. Say good morning. You can tell us if you're drinking coffee. I've already had a couple people say that they were drinking coffee with us this morning. That's okay. Just do the workout later. Don't let Joyce visit. You know, we got Tina, though. Tina's with us. Awesome. There's John. See, he's still here. 1 point. This time I can just blame somebody else this time. Just not
reminded that for a while.
Just not my own my own technical difficulties. All right, we're moving into the exercise 3. This is the more complex one. So again, it's the row to a crab press. Do all 6 on one side and then all 6 on the other for your coordination purposes. If you're going to modify this, take the row out and just do crab presses because you did rowing in the first set, so you will want to make sure you even that out. All right, again, if you don't want to do this with weight, you don't have to do it with weight. You can just work on getting the coordination down. If not, grab that weight and we'll finish up round 3. How we doing? All right. All right, they're working hard, you guys. Happy Saturday. I got a couple newer people. Tell us hello. Tell Joyce and John hello if you're just tuning in. It's a little chilly outside, but it's actually really nice for working out, so.
It's probably awesome if you're a runner.
Yes.
Not me.
That's all right. Again, if you watched us last Saturday, this was a different story for me and Joyce because it was humid. So this is like a treat for Joyce this morning. Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. Joyce and Dave just sweating. Sweating like crazy. I was sweating. I wasn't even doing the workout, and I sweat just without weight. If you want to try the whole movement, but you're nervous about the weight, that's fine. If you want to still do a weighted movement, but you're not sure about the coordination aspect of this one, take the row out, just do the crab press. All right, you guys finished up round pound. Again, the goal for this workout for you guys at home is to be able to get this nice total body workout. We're working everything. Their heart rate's up, they're breathing hard, getting a good sweat, every single muscle working, lots of core, very, very limited amount of equipment, because again, most likely that's most people's situation is you just don't own a lot of stuff. So they're still getting an awesome workout with everything, but we didn't have to drag everything out of Emerge to have them do it. Are you guys ready?
One more time.
Last round. No, 4 rounds. 4
She
rounds.
says 3 to 4. She really.
Carol, hi Mike, good morning. They're doing all right at home. They're starting round 4. Again, this is our second. So this is exercise 1, compound movement. We got a curl to a press to a lunge. If you need to superset it, you can lower the weights back down to your shoulders and do the jumping lunge, or you can keep the weights over your head and just do a regular lunge, or you can lower the weights back down to your shoulders and just do a regular lunge. You're just going to do whichever version makes the most sense to your body and feels the best. Great. Again, John and Joyce are seasoned veterans. They are doing the full, so don't worry if you can't do it quite the way that you see Joyce doing it right now. She has no choice. Always choices. They're just my choices.
Yeah. There's Kaylin's choices, and there's Kaylin's choices.
All right, so they just finished exercise 1. They're done with that one. They're going to the less complicated version of, or the less complicated exercise of this superset, exercise 2, and it's lateral lunges, 12 per side. So 24 total, 12 per side. We are alternating on this one just to keep that up-down motion going and your heart rate up.
What's up?
Hi, Brian. Good morning. Here we go. We're finishing up. Again, there are only 6 exercises of this workout for the main workout. They have a finisher coming up. Oh, no. John, see, I dropped the phone. The wind blew the phone over. Sorry, everybody on Facebook. So we're finishing up on its own.
I dropped it on the ground.
Oh, man. All right. Almost there. We've already been working for about 40 minutes now. So they haven't really moved. I don't always make everybody run as much as people rumor that to be. I know, I can just see how long the phone's been on. So if you're at home, check in, say hello to Joyce and John. Let us know how you guys are doing. If you're saving the workout for later,
Enjoy.
Doing great. All right, they're moving to their last exercise of the main part of the workout before their finisher, and they have 6 per side. Again, this is the most complicated exercise. That's why I saved it to the end, so they would be nice and warm, their brains would be going. They have 6 per side. They're going to do a row to a crab press. If you need to modify this, you could just practice the row to crab press with no weight, or if you use something with a weight, take out the row, do the crab press, because in the first superset that they did earlier, they already did a bunch of rows. So focus on the crab press. All right, 6 per side, and then we'll move on. We'll be done with this portion. All right, you guys have lots of people watching you. No pressure, no pressure. Thrust in the crab press to help her shoulders out. Make sure that she's getting total body work on that. She's doing a great job. Yeah, they did not know what they were doing today. I barely gave them a... They're on their way. Oh, Dave's cheering for you guys. Dave feels your pain. Dave feels your pain. I hope Dave's at home doing this right now, actually. And Dave doesn't have, fear of missing out. I don't think you do, Dave. I think Dave's social distancing himself from me today. Excellent. All right, remember you guys have 6 per side on. So if Dave's drinking his hot chocolate, well earned. Breathe in. Good deal. All right, so I'm going to give them a chance to catch their breath. They just have a finisher left. We're going to do 4 rounds of dumbbell bear crawls. So, dumbbells.
You didn't say that before.
So, most likely if you're at home, you have limited space. So it's not like we could be at a merge and just be bear crawling down the turf. So we're going to try to simulate that as much as we can. They're so excited about this. So you can grab your dumbbells, get into the bear crawl position, and you're just going to do 1, 2, 3, and then back 1, 2, 3. So you can keep the dumbbells. However, I do understand, and this goes for you too here as well, that can be a lot on your wrists. So you can get the dumbbells out of the way and just stick with your mat if you do, because I know that's a lot on your wrist, and just still do 3 forward, 3 backwards. We're going to do that for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 4 rounds. So you don't have to do it with your dumbbells. I understand it's a lot on your wrist. You can just do regular old bear crawls. So Dave does not have FOMO from me at all.
Dave, thanks for doing beast mode yesterday.
Yeah, Dave was beast mode yesterday. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, I'm trying to be really honest with the counting in my head right now so they don't get too mad at me. So again, if you're at home, follow along. Keep it going, you guys. Got about 10 seconds. 5, 4. Guys, I'm just giving them about 15 seconds of rest, so we're gonna blast through this pretty quick and go. Working everything on this. Woo! Working hard. Again, if you need to ditch the dumbbells to give your wrists a break, go ahead and do that. I understand it's a lot. About 15 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 1. Good. That's 2 down. 2 to go. How are we feeling? Okay? Good. 2 more rounds. Again, if you need to ditch the dumbbells, that's totally fine. It is a lot on the wrists. If you can handle it with the dumbbells or on your hands, these metal ones can be kind of... And 1. Here we go. Good. Just so you guys know, we'll make sure that you guys know that John's still working. He's working over there. There he is. We're just keeping it on Joyce today so the phone's not wandering all over the place and I lose service. We're doing good, you guys. Doing good. Second and last round of this. Go for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1. We'll rest for 15 seconds. Take your breath. Shake your wrists out. Shake your wrists out. All right, guys. Last round. You guys ready? Joyce, John, we're good? All right. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 45 seconds of your workout, you guys, if you're at home. Again, I'm trying to stay as honest as I can to the 45 seconds so these two don't attack me. We got about 15 seconds left. And all right. All right, guys, so your workout is over for this Saturday morning. So thanks for joining me. Thanks to Joyce and John for meeting me outside. Weather wasn't as bad as it could have been. So thanks, weather, for stopping the rain once again for us. This is cooler instead of last weekend. So thank you guys. Again, this was just so you guys can have this really good total body workout. Limited amount of equipment needed. They're worked hard. All right. Good deal. So if you guys are saving this and doing it later, let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, thank you guys so much for always tuning in, paying attention to our Emerge live workouts, and staying connected to us here at Emerge. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.